Unless if you've been living under a rock in the coaster community, you've probably heard of a new coaster coming in 2024, Falcons Flight. And whilst most people think this is a good idea, I don't. Though I don't think it's entirely bad. I do have some positives about it. This is going to be extremely marketable for the theme park. I mean, tallest, fastest, longest, you know. This is going to offer a great ride experience as well. Honestly, just look at it. This is gonna be insane. The trains as well do look really nice. Unfortunately, that's about it for the positives. So now we move on to the negatives. So I have 3 things to say about this, and I'm going to split them up. And for the first one, it's reliability. This is in the middle of a desert and it's 600 foot tall. Do you think this is going to be operating every day? Probably not. Now, this isn't guaranteed. They might have some magic operations and it might just be open every time you visit, which will be lucky, but it's technically not impossible, right? And the next is general public. If you're bringing your 8-year-old son on this coaster, I don't think he's going to enjoy it, do you? Maybe your mad teenage son might enjoy it, but most of the theme park industry is families, and you're not going to get mum on this ride, are you? And that brings me to the last one, which I'm going to have a good waffle about, so get some popcorn. Don't actually, but it's just, who's going to top this? Sure, someone will top it one day, but this is going to be the tallest, fastest and longest coaster for a long time now. Because no one's going to be this crazy to top it. Sure, we might get another launch top hat coaster a bit taller, maybe 700, I don't know. But this has got to be the limit of how tall and fast one coaster can be without it just being ridiculous. So yeah, my main problem with it is this just eliminates all competition whatsoever. And you know, it's not like in a big place like America or something, so it's not going to be the best to access. If anyone does top this in 20 years, we can all sit back and have a laugh at this video at how wrong I was. But I honestly don't really think it's going to happen. Coasters genuinely are getting smaller and no one really has the time and money, unless if it is Six Flags and Cedar Point topping themselves. So they've basically just eliminated all competition here. As far as I'm aware, the price of this coaster hasn't been revealed yet, but I'm pretty sure it will be close to some of the most expensive. I can remember no one was certain that this was going to be built. No one thought this was going to be built. So imagine that, but on a bigger scale. It probably won't happen. I mean, I'm starting to think that maybe something's got to happen and they'll run out of money, but if they've started it, they're probably going to finish it. Also, I just had a thought, when this coaster is going whatever many miles per hour, if there's the slightest of jolts, that's got to do some damage. Anyway, I just feel like this coaster just eliminates the fun of like, this park is going to get the new tallest coaster, because this is like over 100 foot taller than anything we've already got, and it's a lot faster, so it's taking away for smaller parks or just parks in general. It's taking away that being able to build a thrill coaster without spending this massive crazy amount of money. With that in mind, new records have always been a lot to break, but this is just completely taking it out. And yes, this is going to be a good ride and all, but did they really have to go this extreme? Thank you for watching this video. I know it was a bit negative, but I hope you enjoyed it. I don't want anyone to hate on this coaster. I still think this is going to be a really good ride, but I just wanted to share my opinion with everyone. And I hope you have a great rest of your day. What are your thoughts on this coaster? Let me know in the comments below, and I'll see you next time.